Hello, Matujima, and you're watching Northeast Express on HornbillTV. Residents of Guwahati on Friday reacted to the hike in petrol and diesel prices, with fuel rates crossing the Rs 100 mark in the city following the latest increase announced by oil companies. Oil companies on Friday announced a hike of around Rs 3 per litre in petrol and diesel prices, pushing fuel rates higher across major metro cities. The increase comes amid rising global energy prices linked to the ongoing West Asia conflict. At Goswami Service Petrol Pump in Slipukri, Guwahati, manager Santanu Baisha said before petrol prices rose from Rs 98.20 to Rs 101.21 per litre, while diesel prices increased from Rs 89.42 to Rs 92.50 per litre. He added that while customers may try to reduce fuel consumption, daily commuters have limited options.
वही दाम तो बहुत बढ़ चुका है। पहले 98 था, अब 101 हो गया। इसके लिए आज फुल करके रख दिया है। इन फ्यूचर और भी बढ़ सकता है। अब तो मुश्किल है, सब लोगों को मिलके चलना पड़ेगा। थोड़ा कम करके स्कूटी बाइक ये सब चलाना पड़ेगा। पब्लिक व्हीकल्स, पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्टेशन यूज़ करना चाहिए, वही सजेस्ट करूँगा लोगों को।
देखिए, पेट्रोल और डीजल जिस तरह से बढ़ रहा है, ये नहीं कहूँ कि सरकार इस बीजेपी के लिए बढ़ रहा है, नहीं तो कोई भी सरकार आज तक जितना कोई भी चीज़ का दाम जो बढ़ रहा है कमा नहीं, दिन ब दिन बढ़ते जा रहा है, क्योंकि आम आदमी के लिए बहुत मुश्किल है। प्रिपेयर कैसे गाड़ी घोड़ चलाना बंद कर देंगे? वही तो प्रिपेयर होने का मतलब क्या है? गाड़ी वाड़ी चलाना बंद करना होगा, है कि नहीं?
पहले था पेट्रोल का रेट 98.20, अभी 3 रुपया, आज रात में 3 रुपया 1 पैसा बढ़ गया, बढ़ के हो गया अभी 101 रुपया 21 पैसा हुआ। हाँ, अभी डीजल का भी सेम है, पहले था डीजल का 89.42, अभी हो गया डीजल का दाम हो गया 92.50, बढ़ गया तो 3 रुपया 8 पैसा बढ़ गया। रिएक्शन तो कुछ भी नहीं देखा है। पब्लिक तो तेल भराना ही पड़ेगा ना, दाम 1000 रुपया होने से भी पब्लिक तेल ले लेगा। कोई तो पब्लिक बोलेगा नहीं कि हम तेल नहीं लेगा, तेल तो लेना ही पड़ेगा, तेल तो लेना ही पड़ेगा। तेल लेके तो तेल नहीं तो यातायात कैसे करेगा? नहीं, पेट्रोल डीजल बचाना तो अपना कस्टमर का अपना सही है, लेकिन जो पहले जो कस्टमर 1 किलोमीटर दूर बाइक से जाता है, अभी पैदल से जाने से ठीक है, पेट्रोल तो बचाना पड़ेगा ना हम लोग। लेकिन दिया है एक ही तो बात है, क्या वो पेट्रोल या डीजल हो तो गैलन और जार में देना बंद किया है।
Amid continued efforts by the Manipur government and security agencies to secure the safe release of civilians held hostage during the recent violence in Kangkokpi and Senapati districts, at least 31 persons belonging to different communities have been released so far, officials said on Friday. According to Home Minister K. Govindas Kontojam, over 38 persons from different communities were taken hostage from various areas of Kangkokpi and Senapati districts on Wednesday afternoon following escalating tensions and violent incidents in the region. Police said 12 Naga women from Konsakul village, who were allegedly held captive by armed Kuki militants, were released on Friday morning at Makan village. However, at least 6 Naga men remain untraceable. 2 Salesian brothers of Don Bosco, including one from Nagaland, were also released separately by armed Kuki groups. Officials said one of the women released from Konsakul village recounted the traumatic experience she and the other hostages endured during a captivity while speaking to Central Security officials after her release. According to her account, the captives were blindfolded and repeatedly taken through mountainous and forested areas, moved from one location to another under armed escort. She said their hands were initially tied behind their backs while being forced to walk through difficult terrain. The women stated that although their hands were later untied, they remained blindfolded for most of the period they were held captive. Despite the fear and harsh conditions, she said they were not physically assaulted during their detention. Meanwhile, 14 Kuki individuals, including 4 men and 10 women who were allegedly held in Senapati districts, were handed over to security forces late Thursday night. Earlier on Thursday evening, 3 more persons, including an 18-year-old woman and a 40-year-old old man belonging to Kuki community, were separately handed over to state police by volunteers of a local youth group. A Métis individual married to a tribal woman had also been released earlier. In a statement, the Naga Village Guard Northern Command said a woman hostage was released on humanitarian grounds considering her age and gender, following requests from civil society organizations, CSOs in Senapati district. It is also stated that a Métis individual was handed over to the police after verification of his identity. Families reunited after the release of the detained persons, with emotional scenes witnessed at several handover points as relatives embraced their loved ones after days of uncertainty. Meanwhile, Kuki organizations, including the Tapo Kuki Village Authority, alleged that 23 villagers from Tapo Kuki Village in Kankokpi district were being held hostage by Naga groups. The Senapati-based Tahazam Youth Forum claimed responsibility for detaining several villagers from Taupo Kuki village, describing it as a retaliation for the alleged abduction of 18 Naga civilians from Lilon Waipai village on May 13. The United Naga Council UNC urged Chief Minister Kem Chan Singh to ensure the release of all remaining hostages by 6 p.m. on Friday, while Kuki in Manipur KIM issued a similar ultimatum demanding the release of all captives by 5 p.m. The figure of 31 released persons can be broken down as follows. 12 Naga women released at Makhan village, 14 Kuki individuals, 4 men and 10 women handed over in Senapati district, 2 Salesian brothers of Don Bosco released separately, 3 persons released earlier on Thursday evening, including 1 Kuki woman, 18 years old, 1 Kuki man, 40 years old, and 1 Métis individual married to a tribal woman.
Oh, alam mo din nga Riniwan din mo.
कोई पुणे जंगल दा न सरगा काबगुम न पुखले अदुगा अमुक मखादा समुद्र मखादा लाइबगुम न अमुक सिंगगा अमुक पुखदा अवा मथकता अकोइगी असी फीसे आइगी मिट पुनमने आइगी मिट सिदा पुल्लगा अदुम पुरगा चाले असी पुनबिरगा साक साबा फावबा हांदोक बिदे Pubadi pudi ko. Pubadi supu pude krisu tas tau bide. Ado bo meat di pundi. Meat pulaga mathak ta kai mukha da ko meat. Nasa le ko.
Sing the jungle the pui ko.
Hoi.
Khut khut pun ma ko. Ketik la nam tu pai na
Ado khut
translate
pun
kam
ma
kale
budi
si
ko.
pasala
Mi ahum oira.
Musim ke
Tai budi. Yam na di pundi.
So she's saying that they've been blindfolded. They were taken up to the mountain. There was forest. Then they were taken down again. So they were held with their hands tied on the back. So she was telling about how they struggled. At least later they untied their hands, but they were blindfolded most of the time. Yeah.
누파싱 어디 푸드브라 너 이거
Ado
호브라
di uhaw dre. Tungan dum tham gra
팩
bini na.
파브데기
Ek pabadi tuan tham gra. Sindang kana di nupa ani ahom di sai pur di ka gra bini. Ado nupa ho pu hondo. Ado di akoi di pu di kham gra.
Apoi train kharan la tat pui ngai. Ron. Sai photo group photo lo ko. She was
telling about how they struggled. At least later they untied their hands, but they were blindfolded most of the time. Yeah.
누파싱
That's
어디
how they were treated.
푸드브라 너 이거
Ado di uhaw dre. Tungan dum tham gra bini
팩
na.
파브데기
Ek pabadi tuan tham gra. Sindang kana di nupa ani ahom di sai pur di ka gra bini. Ado nupa ho pu hondo. Ado di akoi di pu di kham gra.
Apoi train kharan la tat pui ngai.
Okay.
Ron. Sai photo group photo lo ko.
We are the Naga Village Guard, Northern Command. The Naga Village Guard, Northern Command, upon the request of the CSOs of Sinapati, is releasing a Koki lady hostage on the ground of her age and gender. Similarly, a Mitai individual was also handed over to the police last evening upon verification of his identity. Furthermore, we wanted to make it very clear that no individuals from Zomi community were detained within Sinapati jurisdiction.
Manipur Chief Minister Y. Kemchan Singh on Friday met the family members of late Wilson Tanga, who was killed in a recent armed attack between Chao Changtek and Nongsai village in Nune district, and assured that the government remains committed to ensuring the safety and protection of civilians. The Chief Minister said he was called on at the Secretariat by members of the Chiru Union accompanied by MLAs SS Olish, Dipu Kangme, Ram Muiva, Leshio Keshin, J. Pame and Awangbo Nemai, along with the bereaved family members of the deceased. He further said that all necessary joint and collective efforts were being undertaken by the government to prevent recurrence to such incidents. Later in the evening, the Chief Minister, accompanied by the Deputy Chief Minister and the other MLAs, visited Sija Hospital and Research Center to inquire about the condition of two persons from Nune district injured in the recent attack near Chotangtek, as well as 3 others injured in the separate incidents. During the visit to Sija Hospital at Langloi in Imphal West district, he interacted with 2 Chiru Naga tribals injured in Thursday's attack by armed miscreants near Chotangtek, and assured that the government would bear all the medical expenses of the injured civilians. The Chief Minister said that attending medical staff had been directed to provide utmost care and serious attention to ensure speedy recovery of the injured. The Chief Minister also visited injured Tangkul Naga villagers undergoing treatment at the Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS, Lampel. The villagers were injured in a recent attack by armed miscreants at Senkaite under Litan Police Station, Nukurul district. The National Students Union of India NSUI Manipur on Thursday held a press conference at Congress Bhavan, Imphal, condemning the alleged NEET 2026 examination paper leak and demanding accountability from the BJP-led NDA government. Addressing the media, NSUI Manipur President Joyson Koho alleged that the recent controversy surrounding the NEET examination exposed the failure of the National Testing Agency (NTA) in conducting fair and credible examinations. Speaking on the alleged paper leak currently under probe by the CBI, he claimed that questions worth 600 marks were found to be identical to those circulating earlier on social media. He further alleged that a PJP leader was reportedly involved in the buying and selling of question papers worth lakhs of rupees. The student body also expressed solidarity with students and parents affected by the controversy and vowed to continue its protest until credibility in the examination system is restored.
Firstly, I welcome everyone on behalf of the NSUI family. Today, we appear before the media with a heavy heart and with a disappointment over the recent NEET cancellation by the NTA, over the probe led by the CBI regarding the allegations of paper leak that is going viral in social media. Questions worth 600 marks is found exactly the same in the NEET 2026, and that is going viral. And a BJP leader is found to be involved in purchasing and selling of the question paper worth lakhs of rupees. Students are sacrificing years of labor, hard work. NEET is not just an examination, but it is their future, it is their career. But BJP is trying to destroy the future of the young people and the future of the youth of the nation. And that also, most of the paper leaks are in BJP ruled states like Gujarat, Rajasthan and UP. This is the agenda of the BJP, to centralize the education and to commercialize the education sector. And in such a process, the BJP, they are the one benefits out of it. They are selling and benefiting by selling the future of the student. In Manipur alone, we have more than 10,000 aspirants. Despite ethnic crisis since May 2023 till today, despite the turmoil, students are coming out of their homes to write exams. Amidst guns and bullets and fire, students with all the effort came to write exam, yet to be cancelled the next day. It is such a tragedy for the students, especially in a state like Manipur. The NSUI as a whole, in all over India, we have 6 major demands to be placed before the BJP rule government. Point number 1, dissolve the NTA immediately. The National Testing Agency is not a reliable, is not a credible testing agency to hold such a high profile examination anymore. So we demand it to be dissolved and banned immediately. Secondly, we demand that the Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan must be resigned. Thirdly, judicial monitored investigation must be taken up by the government, because just by punishing and putting few behind bars will not help in solving the system, will not be help in solving the problem. We must fix the system. And fourthly, mental health support system must be given to all the students. And fifthly, monetary compensation to all the students, starting from basic like transport and accommodation. The government of India must provide monetary compensation to all the aspirants for cancelling the NEET as well as for affecting the life of the students. And fifthly, free legal aid must be given to all the students of NEET aspirants 2026.
Dean of College of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry, Chalukhe, organized a conference on energy-saving technology in animal husbandry and agriculture, a practical pathway for sustainable livestock farming and agricultural innovations. Today, May 15, at College Conference Hall in Chalukhe, Peren. The conference was held with the objective to spread awareness to general public on use of energy-saving technology in animal husbandry and agriculture to increase profitability and sustainability. The program was attended by the faculty members and students. The Dean of the college, Dr. Palanisamy, in his address said that animal husbandry and agriculture remain the backbone of rural livelihoods and food security in the country. Pointing out that conventional farming systems often depend heavily on electricity, fossil fuels, water and other natural resources, he said excessive use of these resources not only increases production costs but also affects environmental sustainability. Therefore, he stressed on the adopt innovate energy efficient and eco-friendly technologies that can ensure productivity while conserving resources for future generations.
Today we are gathered here for a press conference on energy-saving technology in animal husbandry and agriculture, a practical pathway for sustainable livestock farming and agricultural innovations. For this program, we have with us, now I would like to give time to Dr. A. Palanasamy, sir, to give a brief talk on the topic.
A practical pathway of sustainable livestock farming and agricultural innovations. Environmental degradation and increasing demand for food production are creating serious challenges for the agricultural and livestock sectors. Animal husbandry and agriculture sector remain the backbone of rural farmers and food security in our country. However, conventional farming systems often depend heavily on electricity, fossil fuels, water and resources. Not only increases production cost but also affects environmental sustainability. Therefore, the need of the hour is to adapt in productivity while conserving resources for the future generations. Energy saving technologies offer practical and affordable solutions for farmers and livestock producers. In animal husbandry, technologies such as solar powered water pumps, energy efficient lighting and ventilation systems in poultry and dairy farms, biogas plants using animal waste and pollution. Similarly, in agriculture, the use of drip irrigation, solar dryers, precision farming, sensor-based irrigation systems, conservation agriculture, and renewable energy-driven machinery is contributing significantly toward energy conservation and sustainable crop production. Modern digital technologies, the most promising approaches is the integration of livestock and agriculture through circular farming systems. Animal waste can be converted into biogas and organic manure. Crop residues can be used as livestock feed, and renewable energy can support farm operations. Such integrated systems not only reduce waste but also between scientific innovations and field level applications. Farmers need awareness, technical guidance, financial support, and access to appropriate technologies. Capacity building, extension services, and policy support are essential for large-scale adaptation of sustainable energy saving. Will certainly contribute toward advancing sustainable livestock farming and resilient agricultural systems. I would also like to appreciate the efforts of all organizers, speakers, researchers, and participants who have come together to make this event meaningful and impactful. As we move forward, let us collectively commit ourselves.
As we all see the theme today, an energy-saving technology for animal husbandry and agriculture. My question to you, sir, is that how is the theme relevant to today's world? Thank you, sir.
Environmental degradation and increasing demand for food production are creating serious challenges for the agricultural and livestock sectors.
Livelihoods and food security in India.
Agriculture and animals.
So the question is, mention some of the energy saving technologies for animal husbandry.
Okay. The solar powered water pumps, energy efficient lighting and ventilation systems in poultry and dairy farms, biogas using animal waste, automated feeding systems, and climate smart housing are transforming livestock farming. These technologies help reduce operational cost, improve animal welfare, and minimize environmental pollutions.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sir, can you please explain circular farming systems?
Can be converted into biogas and organic manure. Crop residues can be used as livestock feed, and renewable energy can support for farm operations. Such integrated systems not only reduce waste but also enhance profitability and sustainability.
Good afternoon, sir, and good afternoon, one and all present over here. Sir, the team is a nice team, but my question is, sir, who will play the major role in the above said team?
Institutions, government organizations, then research organization and industry stakeholders must work together to bridge the gap between scientific innovation and field level applications.
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.